Oh my word, my glasses are minging. But I can't see. Woohoo. Hi everyone, how are you? I hope you're well. So today I'm going to be talking about homesickness and giving you my top 5 tips on how to cope with homesickness when you are away at uni. So let's get started. I am now back in England, as you can see, but if you're new to my channel, you might be like, Ellie, what are you talking about? So, if you didn't know, I am a university student. I am in 2nd year and I study here in Manchester in England, but as you can probably tell from my accent, I am not from the mainland in the UK. I am actually from Northern Ireland. So I do a lot of travelling in between Northern Ireland and England every holiday. And yes, I do have the old homesickness at times. I'm not a very homesick person. I am very independent in terms of I love to travel and I love to get away from home. Sorry mum. But sometimes I do feel a little sad and a little low, and I would have loved to have someone to tell me how to cope with that, especially in 1st year. I would say overall so far on my university journey, I've probably been more homesick in 2nd year, but on less occasions than 1st year. So I thought, why not help you guys out? Maybe you're in the same situation as me, or you're thinking of going to university over in the mainland and you just want some advice because you know that you will be homesick. Well, here's some tips for you to try out. Okay, number 1, I have written them down. So I'm just gonna tell you them very, very quickly. And the first thing I've said is immerse yourself in work. That might sound like the worst idea you've ever had, especially if you're 1st year and you just think, I want to party. But it's a really good idea, because if you are in a structured situation where you're constantly doing work, perhaps you've made lecture notes in the lecture but you want to go back to your room or your halls and just spend some time kind of going through that, making revision notes from that, because you will have exams at the end of the year. This is a great way to not only give yourself a work/social life balance, but it also keeps your mind focused on university whilst you're there, so that you can actually enjoy your holidays when you do go back home and you have that transition between home life and then getting back into university. And also you're not thinking about home if you're working, so that keeps your mind off it and kind of decreases homesickness. That's tip number 1. Tip number 2 I've put down is meet up with friends. Basically have a work/social life balance at university. It's very, very important, especially when you get into your 2nd, 3rd or perhaps 4th year. Maybe some of you do medicine, so you might be slightly longer than that. I don't know what your course is, but that is one thing that I've really, really noticed, is that I'm quite an extroverted person. So perhaps you are an introvert and you don't think this advice is good. Sorry. But for someone like me who is pretty much needs someone constantly to talk to socialize with, or I know that my mood is going to go downhill really quickly, I need to be around friends. So if you have friends at university that you know you can depend on, and perhaps they're back at the same time, and you'll be able to go and socialise with them, and that really helps you take your mind off again from home and reduces homesickness. Tip 3, regular calls back home. One thing that I've really, really found helpful is that when I maintain a regular contact with my mum, it really, really helps me, because I don't feel that I haven't caught up with her, and hearing her voice helps me to feel at ease and to continue through the semester, knowing that the end goal for the end of the semester is to pass my exams and to get home for summer. And my mum is so good, because she constantly texts me, and if I forget to message her during the week, we'll sort out a time to FaceTime at the weekend, because sometimes you'll find, especially as you go on in your university journey, you do get busier, there is a lot more work, so you may not have as much time to phone home or go home during the semester. So maintaining contact is really, really important, and like I said, it gives you that kind of feeling and doesn't make you miss home as much because you talked to your mom like the day before, so you know everything that's happening, and it actually shows you that you're not actually missing that much at home. The fourth thing I said is visit home. So I know I said to like ring home because you're kind of busy, and this is the opposite to what I've just said, but especially for first year, if you have the chance to go home even for like a mini break weekend, then definitely do that. So I went home at the start of November. Go back to watch those vlogs. Woo, up there somewhere. But it really helped me kind of feel happy in myself, because normally when you get to November time, that's when it's dull, the weather's awful, you feel low anyway because you've probably got the cold, and work just feels like it's piling up and you've got no end to this university semester, and you just feel like, I want to throw everything in the bin and I want to leave university, I don't like this life. Then that's the time where you have to say, I need to go home. And even if you're in second or third year and you feel really bad, like I actually look happy but I do not feel happy today. Okay, so ironic that I did this video today, because as you can see I'm really red-faced now because I have just had, I would call one of my most traumatic meltdowns ever. Like, I've been home, I say home, I've been here less than a day, maybe just a day now, and I completely lost it, ran home, and now I'm going home. So that's why I wanted to put this little bit in the video, to just show you the importance of going home. And it might be a good idea to ring home, to organise with your mom, look, when are you free so I can come home, you can pick me up on the train or the plane or whatever transport system you use to get home. I'm blabbing, but I think you get the gist. Do visit home if you get the opportunity to do that. And number 5, I've kind of repeated what I said in number 2, but I've said visit friends, and what I mean here is, instead of like going over to talk to your university friends, if you know other friends from back home that are studying near enough to you and it wouldn't actually take that long to get to them, then it might be a good idea to go and visit them. As you saw before Easter, I went to visit Rachel. Now Rachel's the furthest away from me in terms of my friends studying in England. She's in Cheltenham, so it didn't take that long, but it wasn't really easy to get to her. Whereas for Sonia and Megan, who are two of my friends, go check out my channel, you'll see them. Megan studies in Newcastle and Sonia's in Liverpool. Liverpool is literally an hour to 45 minutes away from me, so that's ideal for me to go and visit her. And Newcastle on a bus takes around 3, maybe 2.5 hours, so it's not too bad. It is a long journey, but I mean, it's a bargain on a megabus. You can literally go anywhere on a megabus for dirt cheap in England, so that's a really good way for me to kind of get away from Manchester when I feel like everything's like piling up in my head and I just can't go on. I need an escape, and going to see my friends, it feels like home has come with you to university, and that's really cool as well. So yeah, number 5, maybe go and visit friends that you know that are studying in England from back home, who will help you, who understand you, and actually who know you more than your friends here at university because you've known them for a longer period of time. So that's me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't know whether this was very helpful, but I would have loved to have had something like this in first year, particularly, like I said before. So if you're going to university, do take the time to think about these things before you go to uni. I think a lot of people don't, and then go to uni and realise, I don't want to be here. So maybe think about homesickness, and hopefully this will help you deal with those things. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm blabbing on. Hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back very soon for more videos. Do leave comments below to let me know what you'd like to see in future videos, because I am stuck for ideas. I'm in this kind of pit and I need to be brought back out of it. Do help me out, guys. But for now, you know the drill. Keep smiling, because your smile is so important. Spread love and not hate in 2018, and I will see you very soon for more videos. Bye guys. watch more, click right over here. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can click on my face, or you can press the red button below this video. Once there, don't forget to hit on the bell button so you get notified for all my videos that I upload. And if you want to follow me on social media, just click on the icons under my channel banner.